Welcome. Today we'll take off from runway 6 at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport in Nairobi, Kenya. We'll make a climbing right turn to join the ILS approach back to runway 6. It'll be a quick, fun flight that is great practice in operating the aircraft.
Knots. Rotate. Positive rate of climb.
We've been cleared to Stony, a waypoint on the approach transition. The speed window is opened and 230 knots set. That'll provide some additional time to set up for the approach, which we'll do shortly. We'll wait until we've leveled off before setting up for the approach. Normally the pilot monitoring would perform the setup, so the pilot flying is focused on flying the aircraft. The flaps are extended to 1 degree, and the speed slowed to 210 knots. Once cleared for the approach, we can set 7,500 feet, the altitude at the final approach fix. And we check we are in VNAV path, so the aircraft will descend once on the path. The ILS is set up using the chart's briefing strip. And we add a 2-mile ring around the final approach fix for situational awareness. We set an approach reference speed for flaps 30 and select auto brakes too. We check the runway length and expected taxi route. We anticipate a right turn off, and note the hotspot on the way to the terminal. At this point, an arrival brief would take place between the pilots, discussing any threats on the approach, such as weather or unfamiliarity with the approach. We're only minutes into the flight and are already descending on the approach. The 2-mile ring around the final approach fix is clearly visible on the navigational display. We'll switch to approach mode prior to reaching it. The gear is extended. When we slow below 200 knots, we'll set flaps 15. Once flaps 15 are set, we can slow to our V approach speed, which is our flaps 30 reference speed plus 5 knots. Approach mode is selected.
2500.
Below 190 knots we set flaps 25, and below 175 knots flaps 30, our landing flaps. The autopilot is now tracking the ILS localizer and descending using the glide slope, so we can set the missed approach altitude. At no point on this short flight were we rushed. We systematically set up for the approach, and were configured by the final approach fix. We can now monitor the aircraft and keep a good look outside for traffic.
Approaching minimums. Minimums. 10.
We hope you enjoyed this short flight. If so, please click like. If not already, please consider subscribing to learn of our future videos. Thank you.